Last season, the JMU Dukes made it all the way to the MAC championship. We faced Toledo after they beat us earlier in the season, and then we dominated them to win our first MAC championship. Now this year it's a little bit different. Toledo not so good, but Western Michigan, they're a ranked squad. We haven't faced a ranked squad in the MAC before, so we're going up. We're number 17. Western Michigan will be number 20. Take a quick look at the top 25. Ohio State and Louisville are still your number 1 and your number 2 teams, but JMU has moved to number 17. We're 10-2 on the season. We could be 11-2 if we win today, possibly 12-2 if we don't look too far ahead in the future when we get to a bowl game, which will be a record for our team. Now we're starting our first drive here on 3rd and 12. Disher throws it off his back foot to Khalid Abdullah, and he's got plenty of room to move. The big fella goes past the 50, gets dropped just shy of the 45. Now Disher back in the pocket, throws it across the middle. He finds Ishmael Hyman, the most reliable hands on the squad, pulls that one in. On 3rd and 10, Disher surveys the field, but this time he goes down. The young freshman gets sacked for a loss of 18 yards. We're now out of field goal range, so we have to punt that ball. Now Western Michigan has the ball. They throw it across the middle, and Braverman hauls in a ridiculous one-handed catch. How did he do that? Now 2nd and short, Western Michigan back in the pocket, throwing this one across the middle again, and Braverman again. Can someone stop this dude? We had 2 guys covering him, and Terrell still finds a way to dice that one in. Now Justin Wellens just misses an interception there. Probably would have been a pick 6 if the All-American would have grabbed that one. Now 3rd and short, they're here close to the red zone. Terrell's got plenty of time. He throws this one out of bounds. He can't risk it. So on 4th and 4, they're going to go for the field goal here. This one's up, and that one's just good, about 5 or so yards over the goalpost. So JMU has the ball now, trying to get some scores going. Throws one deep to the left-hand side. Rashard Davis hauls this one in. He was hurt a little bit last week, but he's back and healthy this week. Now Joe Disher rolls up to the right-hand side. Plenty of room. He's going to try and run this one. He's got a juke going, and look at Joe Disher, the freshman, showing off the fancy moves there. Now 3rd and 2, Disher in the pocket, looking for something. He's got a guy wide open. He throws it to him, but it's a little too late. The defensive back nearly picks that one off. So 4th and 2, we decide to go for it. Coach Mike Houston says go for it, but it doesn't work out for us. Khalid Abdullah gets caught in the backfield, so it's a turnover on downs with great field position for Western Michigan. They throw a beautiful ball across the middle. No idea how we didn't intercept that one, but they get a first down. On 2nd and 6, Terrell throws this one right over Justin Wellens' head and just shy of Marcel Johnson's reach. So they're here in the red zone to give the ball to Fabian Johnson. He's got a stiff arm going, but Kyrie Hawkins pulls him down inside the 5. On 1st and goal, the read option is going to work. Raven Green's got a chance, but he can't bring down the big quarterback. Zach Terrell goes in for a 4-yard rushing touchdown. And oh boy, we're down 10-0 here early in the second. We can come back from this though. Now 3rd and 13, Joe Disher with the ball. Throws this one deep, and he's going to find Rashard Davis. It's so good to have the senior wide receiver back and healthy because he's making big plays for us. Now 2nd and 4, Disher's rolling around to the right-hand side. Got pressure right on him. Will he get rid of it? Will he keep going? He's going to get dragged down, but he does get positive yards. But Disher is hurt in that play. So in steps Brian Shore, and oh boy. Oh boy, this is not what we needed. We're already down 10-0. Brian Shore comes in, didn't have a chance to warm up, and it shows right there because he throws a pick to the defense. They get a couple of yards returning on that one, and they have great field position with a chance to go up 3 scores here. Now Sanders is going to get this one. We knock him out of bounds with under 3 minutes left, and Western Michigan has to feel good. They're in field goal territory now. They're dominating. We just get word, though, that Joe Disher only has back spasms, so he should be back for our next drive, but that next drive is going to be sooner than we thought because Fabian Johnson goes in for a 23-yard touchdown run. And we're down 17-0. I don't know if this has happened really to JMU at all in Season 2. Maybe in Season 1, our defense has been so much better at different parts of the year, but playing like this is just unexcusable. Now 4th and 2, we've got to go for it here. Joe Disher, plenty of time. He dices one in, and Domo Taylor hangs on to it. The 6-yard reception, one of the biggest plays of the day for JMU's offense. Khalid Abdullah gets the ball, and this is what I've been waiting for. Khalid Abdullah is taking over. Joe Disher throwing some solid passes. We go to a wide receiver option here. We pitch it out to Ishmael Hyman. Hyman's got some room. Can he get past the defender? He can't. They force him out of bounds. With under a minute left, we have to score here. So 1st and goal, we give it to Khalid Abdullah. He goes down the middle, and Khalid Abdullah, the big fella, goes in for an 8-yard touchdown run. We are finally on the scoreboard. It's going to be 17-7 after Khalid's great run there. Now with 36 seconds, all we got to do is play some solid defense and make sure they don't get into field goal territory or score a touchdown. Under 30 seconds left, Terrell's in the pocket, pressure in his face. He throws one deep, and Charles Tutt can't get to it. We do get the receiver inbounds, but they have 20 seconds left. They're in the red zone. We've got to stop him. Terrell unleashes one deep, and no one is covering Braverman. This dude has destroyed us all game long, multiple receptions. Now he has a touchdown. Why was no one guarding him? JMU's defense has to be upset. They've played like absolute garbage. Our offense, not really been that great. We're down 24-7 going into halftime. Now the offensive yards, pretty decent for JMU. Our time of possession is great, but we just aren't capitalizing. Turnovers, not doing well in the red zone. It's absolutely killing us. Now, Cardon Johnson is going to try and get things going here with a great little return, getting us down after a 19-yard return in a decent territory. Joe Disher is going to hold on to the rock and fights for nearly a first down in that read option. On second and short, we got to give it to the big fella Khalid Abdullah, and look at all the yards in front of him. He's going to run over a couple of defenders, gets us down inside the 30. Now on second and short, we go back to Khalid Abdullah. Look at the vision by him. We are going to miss Khalid Abdullah. I hope we're able to pull in a good running back recruit. Maybe one of you guys will end up being him because Khalid Abdullah has been huge. But look at Sean McMahon, the JUCO transfer, gets a touchdown in the day. Didn't really play well last week. Word has it that he was putting in a ton of practice this week, and he made it pay off there huge. Now, Western Michigan has the ball back. It's only a 10-point lead. If we can hold them on this drive and score, we're right back into this ball game. Now, Brett Siegel with the greatest hit in JMU history lifts this dude into the air. Unreal. You can tell that someone got into Brett Siegel during JMU's halftime and told him hit somebody and make them feel when they come across the middle because they're getting too many yards there. Now, Kyrie Hawkins playing good defense across the middle, but somehow they still find a way to thread the needle there. On second and 5, we're trying to find something here. We miss on the tackle. Fabian Johnson with the ridiculous move. We do hit him as he goes into the end zone. That's 15 yards. I believe that's the second rushing touchdown of the day for Fabian Johnson. He is destroying us. So here in the third quarter, with not much time left, we've got to get going, and we have to get going fast. We're down 17. We need Khalid Abdullah to put the team on his back, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's fighting down the sideline. He's making things work. That's a 30-yard reception. Now, first and 10, Disher in the pocket. He's got a guy wide open. He throws it too far, though. Spencer jumps the route, gets a beautiful interception. Joe Disher, it's just not been too good for you. Brian Shore threw a pick earlier. Disher throws his first pick of the ball game there. And Western Michigan, yet again, is driving down the field. Can we stop them here, though? But look at this. It's right over top. Marcel Johnson reads that one incorrectly. 32 yards to get them inside the 5. Here, Terrell's got plenty of time. Throws it deep. We got Reynolds there, but he misjudges the route, and Braverman. This dude has to be an All-American. Another receiving touchdown for him, 2 on the day. Their quarterback only has 2 incompletions. We have got to step up our game, but we're not doing well here as we end the third quarter with a huge sack. It's 3rd and 22. What are we going to do? We're down 38-14. This is by far the biggest deficit we've seen all season long. No, 3rd and 22, Disher throws it across the middle. It's Brandon Ravenel's going to hold that one in. It's 4 down territory, so we're going to go for it here. We got a guy wide open. John Miller's going to hold that one in. His first catch all day. I feel like I haven't seen John Miller in a lot of games, but he gets a huge catch for us there. Now, 1st and 10, Disher's got plenty of time. He sees a guy streaking across the right. He throws it deep. He takes a gamble, but it doesn't pay off. John Miller, you just had a big reception. There you didn't try and jump the route, and it ended up being an interception again for our boy Joe Disher. Now, Western Michigan, again, has the ball. They're driving. There's 5 minutes left. If we have to make a stop and make a comeback, it's got to be now. But the way they are playing, it's not going to work. Oliver's going to try and chase his full down. We do bring him down, but it's at the 10. And again, correct me if you've seen it, but Western Michigan is back in the red zone. So nearly 400 yards passing in the day. This time they opt to go for the run. Fabian Johnson scores again. How many rushing touchdowns does this young fella have? They've put up 45 points on our defense. This is an absolute beatdown. We have done so well all season long. Our defense has come so long this year, and they put up 45 points. If they get a 50 burger on us, I don't know what we're going to do. So Joe Disher tries to throw one across the middle. Brandon Ravenel does hold that one in for 13 yards. 4th and 2, we have to go for it. Look at your boy Joe Disher keeping that one. He's got plenty of room. Can he outrun the last defender? He can. He's drugged down at the 10, but it's 27 yards on the ground for him. On 1st and 10, Disher across the middle. He finds Ishmael Hyman, who drops down at the 2-yard line. So 2nd and 2. Klusterman's in motion. We hand it off to our boy Cardon Johnson. Doesn't get many carries, but he had to spell Khalid Abdullah there, who was completely gassed, and Cardon Johnson gets the touchdown. So with only a minute left, it looks like things are going to be over. Western Michigan is trying to run the clock out here. We're going to try and stack the line, hoping for a fumble, hoping for something. Oh no, that is exactly what we did not want to see. Brett Siegel's going to try and chase him down, but it's too little too late. Fabian Johnson gets, I believe, his 4th rushing touchdown of the day. They put up a 50 burger on us. 51 points. Zach Terrell sets the QB single season record for passing yards, the single season game record for Western Michigan, and he throws for 3 touchdowns on us. We have got to do better. He only had 3 incompletions, and the worst thing is that Western Michigan is going to hoist the MAC trophy, which should rightfully be ours. We won it last season with Vad Lee and company. We should have won it this season, but instead, we have to hold our heads as we go to the locker room with an unfortunate loss. But look, we have a bowl game ahead of us. We'll find out who we're playing next. We have to make sure that we right these wrongs. We work really hard in practice, and we can fix these. Because if we end the season with a win in the bowl game, that is what really matters. We want to end the season on a W. So we'll find out next week if we can do that. But man, We can't play like this again. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Hit the like button to share your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.